Hey guys, my name is Tim Simmons. My wife and I run JourneyWell. The purpose of this company is to equip businesses with the content and the strategy they need to grow and to excel on social media. And so equipping businesses with the content they need to attract, engage, and convert their ideal customers. That's our goal. We want to just make sure businesses have the tools they need, predominantly as it relates to content, so that they can show up strong on social media, but also build their audience base, build a community, and show up in front of the audience that they actually want to do business with. So today I'm going to present one rule that I feel like is critical to business. And this rule is going to do a few things. It's going to position you as an authority. It's going to make you a trusted resource, or make your brand a trusted resource. And it's going to bring clients to your door. Instead of you doing everything to run after clients, you're going to bring clients to you by doing this thing. But first, we need to get through this one principle, and this is why social media matters. The reality is that the people you want to reach are already on it. The reason we do billboards, right? We design a billboard, pay a billboard company to put our ad on there, is because we believe some of the people that are passing through on that street or that highway is going to be up there. So the reason we are focusing on social media is because the people that we want to do business with, there's a 99% chance they're on social media. It's not for younger people, it's where attention lives. And so here's the challenge. Most businesses struggle with this. They either struggle with where to post, they struggle with where to start, or how to position themselves on social media. They just don't know where to go when it comes to those things. And when they do, they typically do this. They sell. They tell what their offer is, they tell how much it is, and they let people know how to buy it. But the reality is here, we haven't built trust, and we haven't presented ourselves as a resource. We haven't shown or positioned ourselves as a thought leader, or as somebody that's credible to be able to speak on this. And so we just sell. And when we do that, it's like proposing on the first date, which is a no-go. So the goal for your social media is to become a resource. You want people to look at your page and remember your page. Hey, this is the place I go to find insight, to find inspiration, to honestly feel a relief from this particular pain or this particular need. Your page should be a place where I go to for value, for educational content as it relates to that issue. Because if that becomes the place that I'm drinking from, if it becomes the place where I'm investing my time, it will later become the place where I buy from. Are you still there? So how do we do this? It's through this rule that we call the 3-to-1 rule, right? 3-to-1. And so what this means is, for every time we ask, right? Every time we present our offer. So this here represents a graphic that shows our offer. I got $199 here. Every time we do that, right? And sometimes we won't even do it just like that. But for every time we do that, we're gonna make sure we've given at least 3 times. So that means that there needs to be 3 separate pieces of content that don't sell, they don't talk about your offer, but they're talking about how people can better themselves as it relates to the topic of the issue. How can they get through that issue or achieve the reward of having that issue solved without you? You're not saying, hey, look, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. You're gonna say, hey, look, these are things that you're dealing with, and these are 3 ways to deal with this, 3 ways to get through this. These are 3 value adds for them. So what a gift could look like is 5 staging tips that cost under $50, right? So say if someone wants to stage the house and you provide that service, what you want to do is you want to tell them, hey, this is how you can do it for under $50. This is an easy way to do it. Or 3 ways to spot a good investment. Maybe you help people with their investments, but you want to give them 3 ways that they can do it on their own. Here's the deal. When you do this, what you're telling people is, this is how you can do it yourself. You're telling them this is what it takes to do it. And the reality is, once you do that consistently, they're gonna trust you. They're looking at you as a resource. And the reality is, people aren't gonna wanna do it. People don't wanna do the hard work. But you letting them know what it takes to do it, number one, puts them in your shoes. They're realizing, man, it takes a lot to do this. Number one, you haven't presented yourself as the solution, or hey, get it from me. You haven't told them to buy from you. And so that has created trust already, because they're realizing that it takes a lot. They know that you probably know how to fix it. And for every 3 times, you're only asking 1 time. There's not a lot of content of you asking, though they know that this person probably can solve it. That's going to create an immense amount of trust, because you're able to solve it, but you're not saying it often. So that's going to create trust there. What an ask can look like is, hey, we're offering free consultations this month. book with me today. Or by the way, I have 3 listings open this weekend. Come check them out. Meaning, hey, I've showed you how to do this by yourself, but here's a way for you to do it or get the problem solved, get the solution, get the rewards without you doing it yourself, and I can do it for you. So here's our company. So again, we run the company JourneyWell, which is a content development resource for businesses. They can get their content developed for them. So we produce videography, branding, we create lots of resources for businesses to sell and get the word out about their solutions. So you might think, hey, everything we post is videos, right? We post, hey, look at our work here, or hey, this is how much a website costs, or hey, this is how much it costs to get a podcast developed for your business. No, a lot of times what we're posting is, here's a guide or a carousel, which is a guide to building a content system. It says, here's how to build a content system that creates client connections. And we're teaching people some of the things that I'm talking about right now, but we're teaching people what we do, the strategy behind what we do. This is what the first slide looks like. It's very clear. It looks like it's about to educate someone. So here's the other reality. If you try to get everybody, you're gonna get nobody. So when we post, we're not trying to get everyone's attention. What we want is the attention of a business owner who's sick and tired of either not posting or posting and getting no results, or doing everything themselves, and they want to alleviate that problem. We're not trying to get everybody. We're not trying to get every business owner. We're not trying to get every person who wants to do content. We're not trying to get everyone who has an idea and has an aspiration to be a content creator. We want business owners. We want professionals who are performing well in their career, and we say, hey, look, you either want to start posting and you know the value for it and you're ready to invest your time and your money into it, or you're a business owner and you know that this is something you need and you're ready to take that next step. Those are the people that we want. Here's another thing. Our content also develops and nurtures people who are almost ready to do it. See, immediately we want the people that are ready, right? The people that see this and like, hey, look, this is exactly what I need. I'm going to buy from you. But what our content also does indirectly is it nurtures those people who are almost ready to take that step. And so that's also what we do. So look at this. The first slide is here. In between the first slide and the last slide, there's a whole bunch of value. And if I go back one, you see that there's a first slide and the seventh slide, but there are 5 slides in between that are nothing but value. So really this shows a 5-to-1 ratio, because we do 5 value slides and then 1 slide shows a sell, or it shows an offer where we give away a freebie. And it's really not a sell, but it's us giving something to them. So you're not promoting a service, you're sharing a solution. You want to move from a service and products-based business to a solutions-based business. Thank you for your time.